Welcome dear students on Computer Science CBSE channel where you will get the rich content of CBSE and NCERT computer classes. Today I will cover the chapter of class ninth and unit number first, that is Basics of Information Technology. After completing this chapter, Basics of Information Technology, you will be familiar with the basics of computer and you can recognize each and every component with their functionality of computer system. For example, if anyone shows you the scanner or printer or any device, you can easily identify whether it is input or output devices or what are the functionality of those. So these you are going to learn here in this chapter. Okay, now I have divided each unit in different tutorials, so we will cover all tutorial one by one. So this is the tutorial number first, and what we are going to learn in this tutorial, those are what is computer, then computer system, hardware and software, then we'll learn about history of computer. Next topics will cover in next tutorial. So, if I say you that to define computer, then if you are thinking that a single device which perform every task and which is computer, so you are predicting wrong. Let's understand this by this picture. Okay, here in the middle you can see CPU, that is central processing unit. We all know that each and every operations are performed in CPU. Like if you want to add 10 plus 20, so this operation will perform in the CPU. So 10 and 20 and addition means plus. These all are instructions and data. So from where these are coming? These data are coming from input devices. Input devices are actually responsible to take data from user and give it to CPU. Fine. Now in the CPU, this data is also stored in memory. Okay. Then after only the CPU can perform the data. Fine. Then after completing the operations, some results are obviously generated, like 10 plus 20 equal to 30. Now this 30 or results has to be generated or shown to the user. So for this, obviously some output device, some devices are required. So these devices are output devices like monitor, printer, speaker. These are output devices from where the result user get results, fine, from the CPU. So this whole system is known as a computer, right? Now after understanding this process, you can easily define the computer. So let's see what is the definition of computer. Computer is an electronic device of integrated components that accept data from input devices like keyboard and mouse, process and manage data in the CPU, system unit means CPU, and memory device, mass storage means device, and produce output according to the user's instruction by the output devices like monitor and printer. Fine. Now next thing, computer system. Now we have understood the computer. Now what is computer system? So computer system is a combination of hardware and software. Now what is hardware and what is software? Let's understand. In previous slide, you see the CPU, keyboard, monitor, printer, mass storage or memory device. These all are hardware. These require some instructions, right, to run itself. So software are the program, those instruct the hardware to perform operations, right? And software is a set of program which give instruction to hardware, and to software we can't touch, but hardware we can touch and feel the hardware, right? So this combinedly make working to computer, and this combination is known as computer system to make computer perform operation, right? Software is a set of program which give instructions to computer or hardware that what to perform, like MS Word or YouTube. Hardware is a physical device which is directed by the instructions of software like keyboard, CPU and mouse. Now again, I want to take another example, like for example you want to watch movie, right? So monitor, CPU, CD or DVD, these all are hardware, but movie itself, and if you are watching in VLC media player or MX media player, these all are software. So these hardware and software make computer to combinedly work. These hardware and software combinedly make computer to work, okay, and generate result to the user, right? So these whole about hardware, software, and computer system. Now let's understand how hardware and software combinedly work together. At the first level, it is user, means we give instruction to computer by using the application software. Application software is what? These softwares are generally designed for a specific purpose. For example, VLC media player, where you can watch movie, you cannot text. For example, Microsoft PowerPoint, where you can make your PPT presentation, but can't watch movie, right? So application software means the software those are designed for a specific purpose. Now from the application software, the instructions come to operating system. Operating system is again a type of software, that is system software. We will learn these software and hardware in detail in next tutorials, but for this time just learn that instructions come to application software will give to operating system. Operating system is system software which actually give instruction to hardware, and it is directly connected to hardware. Now from this OS, these instructions give to the hardware, and actually hardware perform generate results. Then again these results go to OS, means operating system, will go to application software, and finally presented to the user. So this all about computer system, in which how hardware and software combinedly work and generate the take user instructions and generate the result to user. Now full form of computer. Computer is itself a short form of something. Now, what is the full form? C stands for commonly, O for operated, M for machine, P for particular, U for used for, T stands for trade, E education, and R stands for research. So, commonly, we can say that commonly operated machine, particularly used for trade, education, and research. This is what the full form of computer. Now let's learn the history of computer. The first computer was abacus. You all have, I think, learned about the abacus. It was invented before 2000, 3000 years before. But the first general purpose computer which we can use, general purpose computer for our daily use, we can use this computer, that was analytical computer, and it was generated in 1834. This computer was invented by Charles Babbage. So Charles Babbage is known as father of computer. Now we have learned about that hardware and software. Charles Babbage made a machine, right? But for this machine, the software is generated by the Lady Ada or Augusta Ada, who programmed for this analytical or general purpose computer, right? So the Lady Ada is known as the mother of computer, right? So this all about the understanding of what is computer, how computer works generally, and we have learned about history of computer. In next tutorial we will learn the characteristics of computer, then advantage, disadvantage, and uses of computer. So for next videos, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon where you can get the next video. When the next video will come, you will get the notification for that, okay? If you have any query, then I have given my email ID in my description box, from where you can get my email ID and leave your query to my email ID. I will give answer to your queries. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.